All right, this wants to know if you have to get 40 out of 60 questions right, what percent is that? So really quickly, let's just look at our answer choices again. 60 out of 60 would be 100%, 30 out of 60 would be 50%. So I know that this is going to fall somewhere between 50% and 100%. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out our choices of 30 and 40%. So we have left 66 and 1/3% or 66 and 2/3%. Let's just reduce this fraction really quickly and see what we get. Our zeros, well, okay, real quick, 40 out of 60, we can represent, numbers can be represented as fractions, decimals, or percents. So right now, it's a fraction, and I'm reducing it to see if it can give us a better clue as to the percent. Okay, so zeros canceled out, we're left with 4/6. If I divide top and bottom by 2, again, I'm just continuing to reduce the fraction. 4/6. Divide top and bottom by 2, I get 2/3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay. Couple of things to know is that if you divide, let me maybe make a little thought bubble over here. Some things that are helpful, if you divide 1 by 3, like if you did that in your calculator, or if you use long division, you would get 0.3, see, 3, 3, 3 repeating. And you could do that in division, do 3, I'm just hopping up to the top to show you. Going into 1 divided by 3, which is all that fraction is saying. You'd have to add a decimal and add a 0, and 3 goes into, we bring our decimal up, 10, 3 times. And then if we kept doing that, we would get 3, 3, 3, and so on. Okay, if we do 2 divided by 3, and maybe I'll do this up here, 3 into 2, which is the same problem that we have here. 3 doesn't go into 2, so we have to add a decimal and a 0, bring the decimal up. 3 goes into 26 times. And you can keep doing it on your own. Long division, 6 times 3 is 18. 20 minus 18 is 2. Bring down, I have to add a 0 and bring down a 0, so 3 goes into 26 times again. And the process is going to keep repeating. So if we do 2 divided by 3, we get 0.6, and that's a 0. 0.66666 repeating, and so on. So 2/3 is equal to 66 and 2/3%. Because if I did 2 divided by 3, it would be 0.66666. We'd multiply that by 100. So if I do 0.666 times 100, and again, that's repeating. Uh-oh, got a wonky line there. Repeating, so this is equal to this. This is fraction to decimal, and then decimal to percent, we multiply by 100 with the decimal point to the right. So we have 66.666, but we just talked about how 0.666 is equal to 2/3, and that is why I circled this answer option. Again, these are just good things to remember, these two fraction to decimal, what they're equal. So 1/3 is 0.33333 always, 2/3 is 0.6666666 always.